Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Frank Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we're taking another look at Angeldust, the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux. Hey, with that out of the way, let's dive right into the game. If you're watching this on YouTube, standard fare, give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's always fun to play together with a lot of other players, as you'll see again today. So welcome, thanks for joining me on this stream. Angeldust 2.20 came out today, or yesterday actually, and we're going to look a little bit at the new features. So keep steady and let's see what's in the new version. So Privyet Alex and John Evans on the YouTube already. So use these buttons to select the hero you want to play as in the game. I'm going to play as the fighter today, rather easy. Walk up to a monster, click the button, it's all easy. So Sandadi, hi, Irvis, hi, welcome everyone. Enter your player name and password in these boxes. Social media button takes you to Facebook, YouTube or Instagram, that's rather useful. And the website button takes you to the game's website, where you can set your hero colors and you can send private messages to your friends. Rather useful and all, so go ahead and do that sometime. Anyway, we're going to play in English. You can use this button at the center bottom of the screen to select your language. So sign in, there we go. And I'm playing using a game controller. It's this funky looking thing, connected via USB and works on Windows, and Mac and Linux, so that's rather cool. So hey Irvis, hey dude, hi all. So welcome to Angeldust, and I'm alive right now. So let's see. Alex says, I drew a sketch of Crimson's avatar. I'll try to scan and redraw it in other programs, after which I will post them on the forums. Great, we're looking forward to that. So once you're in the game, you can use the telecharger to go anywhere you like. So I'm going to a Wonder right now. John asked me to talk a little bit about this, so let's teleport to the Wonder. The Wonder feature takes you to a random landmark in the game world, so it's a kind of a world wonder. It's built by one of the players of the game. This one's built by Obi 2002, so check this out. We're now at this Wonder. And as you can see, it's a very large build. It's completely filled with all kinds of pathways. There's stairs, there's ladders, there's all kinds of jazz here. Hi Alex! He says, I'm here, yes, hello. So you can take a look, there's a few wonders already, so every time you press the button, at least at regular intervals, there's a new building. So as you can see, it's a pretty big construction, this one. So Capature d'écran, yeah, oui. So and it says RIP Obi, yeah, sometimes, but I think he'll be back in the future. We're just anxiously awaiting his return. So as you can see, one of the big buildings by Obi. Just take a look around a bit, walk around a bit. It's an amazing gate, this one. So that's the Wonders button. So John, all of these things, all of the wonders that you see using the button, they are actually built by players, and you can visit them anytime. You can set your spawn, even so your teleporter location, telecharger location, you can save it here as well. So you can't build here unless you have building permissions for this claim. But anyway, these are the wonders. So there's a few very impressive buildings already, and you can visit them, and I will be adding more in the future. And there will be some other functionality for wonders in the future, so stay tuned. For now we're going to play together, so let's select the play together button, there we go. And we're in the Pinewood, level 10. Tavrod is here, so let's say hi. Hello, all of you guys, and we're going to the north today, it's this way. So that's the wonders feature. John, if you have any more questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them. Hey, Pinkie Pie joined us as well. Hi, Pinkie. Pinkie and Daddy. Please also pay attention to Baby. So, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. It's always fun having you here. But please also pay a little bit of attention to Baby, because Baby needs some love too. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. That's the idea, right? So let's go to the north, sorry. Oh, your son is joining the stream too, wow. Looking forward to it. It's a baby boy, he's like a few inches. How tall are babies when they're born? Like something like 50 or 60 centimeters, so that's like 30, 25 inches. Hey Marvy Games, hi! Oh, and seeing the name Marvy Games reminds me that I haven't liked your video yet. Madness, I tell you. I was kind of busy getting Angeldust 2.20 out of the door, so that's what happened. Good excuse. And Irvis says, I'm gonna listen to the stream and play with my friend. Awesome. Feel free to join us. One of the changes is also documented in the Steam release notes. is that you can now earn play together coins if you teleport towards a player who is playing together. Yeah, sounds complicated, I know. Previously you had to use the button play together to get the coins, but now you can also teleport towards me because I pressed the button, and it's kind of like because I'm playing together, we are now playing together, so that works rather well. Everyone who teleports towards me during the stream, for instance, will get extra coins for playing together. I also get them because I was the originator of this entire chain. So that's new. One other thing that's new is that we can now build together, because the telecharger now allows you to give building permission to other players who are right next to you, or your friends at least. Speaking of friends, let's make some. Tavrot, Nido, Joe. Please get next to me. I need Alex, he tried the button, so that works. Also Alex, on one of the last streams you claimed some terrain, and I was able to build there, but the game didn't show on my screen that I was able to build. That bug is also fixed, so thanks for claiming that area on the stream. Apparently if you have too many friends who let you build, the game wouldn't synchronize all of the information, so it didn't know that I was your friend and I was allowed to build on your stuff. So Alex, you did, on the last stream you did, so not this stream, but one of the earlier ones. Either last week or the week before that even, so. Oh, okay, yes. So on this stream I hope to claim some land of myself as well, so let's already go to the... Well, I'll do that later. So I'll buy a claim in the shop, I'll claim some stuff, at least one claim, and we'll try to build together for a moment. Let's see if it works. It should work.
I hope no one got hurt badly.
Anyway, so last week I was busy finishing up this update, 2.20. It had been a long time coming. The last update before that, 2.19, was in November last year, which brought a lot of awesome cool stuff as well. But 2.20 is the latest version, with the wonders, with the new play together feature, the new build together thingamajiggy. So Marvy says it's good that you can give permissions to your friends for building. Yes, so Marvy, I'm not sure if you already saw the screenshots. For instance, I have Alex Makarov here, and I can instantly allow him to build on my stuff. Also Gerbert, of course, Dottie, yes, you may build. Pinkie Pie, sure. Oh, and Zelio, of course, Zelio. Bam. Why Sprint don't have effects? It's a little bit more subtle. Yeah, that's a change as well, so you can read that in the Steam release notes as well. So, some players got sick while sprinting. They were like, my eyes hurt and I get nauseous. So I toned down the effect a little bit. You do still see a little bit of an effect, thingamajiggy. So you hear the sound effect and you see a very subtle flash, and the camera changes a little bit. As you can see, once I've stopped sprinting, the camera angle contracts a little bit again. But it's way more subtle because people got sick of the literally got sick of the old effect. So that's one change that I did. Next version 2.21, brace yourselves. Internally I'm going to call it the Fan Service Edition. You had to wait a few months for this update to come out. The next one will be hopefully this month, so in March. I hope to release it in March at least. And it will be a fan service all around. So it will be all kinds of changes that people have asked for. It will be yeah, it will be all the low-hanging fruit, all of the easy-to-implement features will be added, so that's the... Marvy says I was on top of your friends list. Yeah, if you joined me... Yeah, let's see, Marvy Games, there we go. Well, Marvy, you can also build on my claims, no problem, there you go. Firefly, laat je nu bouwen. This was Dutch, because I know that Marvy is from Belgium. And they speak Dutch there as well. So let's keep going. It's kind of freezing in here. Today the sun started shining in the Netherlands, so we had a few days of like... Is it called frost? I'm not sure. So the temperature was below 0 degrees Celsius. It was freezing for a few days, and the ice rink, the natural ice skating thingamajiggies, they went open because there was enough ice to skate on. Still, Sprint and other things need effects.
Sure, why not?
Well, I'm kind of happy with the result. In-game, something looks like the net. Oh, I see what you mean, Alex. I could take a look into that later on. Marvy says, yeah, in Belgium too, so people could ice skate in Belgium too. So, fun fact, the ice rink was open. I think the word is ice rink. But I can't skate, so that's a problem. I tried ice skating a few years ago. I never done it when I was young, so it's kind of difficult to keep your balance and to do all of the things that you need to do and not fall over. Also, I had these ice skates which were for figure skating, so they have these small notches, buenas notches, on the front of them, and you just trip over if you lose your balance. So if I'm ever going to ice skate again, I'm going to look for ice hockey skates, slides, things, whatever.
Easy.
And Doddy says, I like the old sprint better, but I think I will get used to it, I'm sure. Yeah, it's been, for me, I've been playing this version for a little over a few weeks. And it was a change. I was like, yeah, well, is this enough feedback to know that you're sprinting? And I got used to it pretty quickly. So in the course of a few weeks, I think even shorter, in the course of a few days, you will get accustomed to it. And I think it's a change for the better, because otherwise the screen would wash out a little bit. Hi, Exelon!
Let's see how they
Exelon, that you could join us. So you get used to it pretty quickly, and it's just a little bit more subtle. How can I change my clothes? I'm not a hero. Thor. Thor on the website. Go to playangeldust.com, sign in, and click your hero. So that's what you want to do. So Alex, he's just claimed another area. Stop, Firefly! Yes, I'm going to build with you. Here we go. Boom!
Soon I will become the Sword Saint.
Look at this. What up, bro? Oh yeah, so this isn't a change. Indeed, this is a change in the new version of Angeldust. We now have detailed textures, so check it out. These shelves now have colored books in them. They've got nice kind of jar or a potion bottle. So yeah, nice new textures. That's new. Also, this door has got windows in it, so it's got glass in it. And you see the doorknob. The doorknob is now made of metal. Let's place a light here. I want to shine a light on the things you do. So check it out. Also, another change. Let's show it off right here. So another change is that you can now repeat the shovel. So I'm keeping the button pressed, and as you can see, the shovel is just shoveling it up like there's no tomorrow. So sorry, Alex, but this is just a demonstration. So that works. Hey, Tia Stolma. Hi. Good evening. Also, you can now build blocks repeatedly. So just keep the trigger pressed, keep aiming, and bam, there you go. So nice. Normally I don't see so much people like this time in the game. Are all your friends in real life? No, I'm live streaming on YouTube. So go watch and like if you want. YouTube.com/AngeldustLive. Also linked on the website. So let's go. Thanks, Alex, for showing off the building stuff here. So yeah, that works really well. New textures, new. It's linked on main menu and on game website, youtube.com/AngeldustLive. What? Not good and not bad update with textures? What do you mean, Alex? Not good and not bad. Tia Stolma, how are you doing? I think it's the first time I see your name on this stream, or am I mistaken? So, if you could, give a like and subscribe to the channel if you want. And if you have got an account for Angeldust, just sign into the game, teleport towards Firefly. As you can see, that's my in-game nickname, Firefly. And we can play together for a while. Stay a while and listen. I think we just killed a Moa. Moa, which was a mount for someone else. Tia Stolma says, no, I'm old here. Oh, I see. I just didn't recognize your name then, so maybe I need to look at your avatar, but that doesn't ring a bell either, so... Who is this? Who is this? It does not matter for the gameplay.
Ah, nice loot. Soon I will be.
No, but it looks pretty, right, Alex? It looks pretty. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, so it looks pretty, and it doesn't affect gameplay, so it's not... Hi, X. And that's so that's the new visual style selection. So you can also switch back to the old visual style if you've got a very old computer or a very old mobile phone or tablet. You might want to switch back to the regular visual style because it's a little bit faster, so the performance is a little bit better. But it's almost negligible. Negligible. Is that a word? Yeah, it's a word, but how do you pronounce it? Turk Varmi. So what was Turkish? Nazilzen. That was some Nazilzen.
Who's next?
But what was hello in Turkish? Merhaba. Yeah, that's it. Merhaba. How are you doing, bro?
Let's see them dodge.
We've got Dark Feeder joining us. He feeds on the dark. Or he feeds the dark, I'm not sure. Also, I don't really speak Turkish, I just pretend to. So anyway, the new textures indeed, that's Firefly, say a random number from, oh, here we go, 4.
This is a nice
Bam.
find.
That's a random number for you.
That was easy.
Oh, nice. There we go, there we go. Hi, Dark. Hi, Dark. So again, the next update 2.21, and it sounds a little bit like a little bit premature. Do you know Turkish a bit? It sounds a little bit premature to talk about version 2.21 already, because 2.20 just came out yesterday. But again, it's going to be the fan service edition. Yeah, mad man, Alex. And I will try to add a lot of features that people have requested. So maybe not all of the big stuff, but all of the small stuff. And I won't spoil too much. I don't understand Dark. I just have basic knowledge of Turkish. I know how to say hi. So. So let's keep going. But anyway, I hope to release the next update this month, so within 2 or 3 weeks. Don't pin me on it, but I hope to be able to get that schedule working. Because we've waited for 3 months or so, 4 months almost, on the version 2.20, which was a little bit too long in my opinion. And I want to get rolling again. Because also version 3.0 will release this year. I will try to start the hype for that a little bit later on this year. Can't tell too much about it right now, but it's coming. Hey, here we've got another dude. We've got Feifenildo. Something like that. Oi! Hello, Feife. And Feife is just playing the builder. He's placing some turrets left and right, and he's like, hey, this is a bear, let's ride this bear. Yeah, all is good in the world of Feifenildo. Alex says a new dude. Yeah, we've got some new dudes left and right. Oh, wow, I missed a few messages. YouTube. Daddy says, yes indeed, I think it's more about not being used to it. The flash, the sprinting thingamajiggy. And it's indeed not as in your face as before, so... How many subscribers do you have, Firefly? I don't know. I don't know, can you tell me? Allora todos, seus bem, bem-vindo, oi, Fefe. Bem-vindo. Tudo bem? Well, it's more than 2 if I'm not mistaken, so there's 2 or more people subscribed to my channel. Fefe, are we friends already? We've got Kaio. Kaio should be a friend as well, because everyone needs a friend in the world of Angeldust. Zernax is now nearby. That's a familiar name. Zernax. Also, John Evans, are you with us? Because I'm not sure if I know your in-game nickname. So if you're here, give a shout out on YouTube, let us know your nickname, and I will know that you are here. Also for the future, because sometimes I forget things. Oh, Gerber says here. Oh! Really? Really? This is not good if I forgot that you... Oh, oops. I'll try to remind myself. Ukraine says WTF. Watch out, bro. It's kind of crowded in here all of a sudden. Alex, your tripods, your arch nemesis.
Could use an extra blade. Let's go. Let's get finished.
Alright, let's go. Here's another mower. Someone wanted a snow mower, a slow mower. This thing. Actually snowed in the Netherlands as well, so we've had all kinds of crazy weather the past few weeks. Yes. Yes, Dark Feeder, I'm not sure if you already understood, but I stream on YouTube and I'm live streaming right now, so if you can make it to YouTube, let me know. Oh, we've got Drake joining us. XX Drake XX. I do know that name.
Alright, that was a good warm-up. Who's next?
And Ukraine says, Fefinildo, hi. And Kaio is nearby, great. So let's keep going to the north. Also, everyone who teleported to me, do you get the free coins? Because it should work.
My blade is ready.
Live machine. Yeah. I'm live streaming on the YouTubes. Marvy says, hey, I saw Angeldust on Steam and I thought, hey, I'm going to give it a try, and it's fun. Yeah, it is. It's going to be even better in the future, Marvy, so some more gameplay mechanics. Like I was discussing last week, maybe a cooperative mode where you fight waves of monsters. So where you just kill thousands and thousands of zombies or something like that. And maybe even a player versus player mode in which you battle in teams or maybe battle free-for-all. Those kinds of things would be really cool. Marvy Games now lets me build on his claims. Wow, thanks to the privilege. And if Fefinildo, he's like, yeah, he's uninterruptible. He's like minding his own business. He's playing the builder and he's just riding on his bear. And he's like, yeah, let's just do everything without a care in the world. And we're gonna kill a mammoth. I think someone asked me like, hey, Firefly, can you add riding on a... Hi, Drake! Can you add riding on mammoths? Would be cool, because in real life people tame mammoths as well. At least they tame elephants, which kind of look like mammoths. So. It is a fun idea. I'm a fan. Oh, this is the mammoth. Yeah, indeed. In Russia it might be mammoth. In Dutch it is mammoet. Mammoet. And in English it's Rip. Rip Gerbert. Rip Kaio. Everyone just ripped here. Also my frame rate ripped here. Fiero says, hi, connecting now. Hey Fiero, you are playing on Linux, right? Firefly, use the purple sword. I would if I could. You can once hold a competition with the most beautiful house or building. Yeah, sure. But news on that front is coming, Marvy. News on that front is coming. There's a big change coming on that front. Because you already saw that the new version offers the detailed visual style. I need life. Can you give me? What is life? Can you give me? Oh, and Fiero does indeed say on Linux. Yeah. Fiero, please test a little bit, because I was unable to test the Linux binary this time. I think it's properly compiled and everything. I see you're already in the game, so that works. But I tested on Android, on iOS, I tested on Windows and on Mac. But I wasn't able to test on Linux this time around, because my Linux computer was inaccessible for the time being. So if you can test a little bit on Linux, thanks. Wow, thanks for the bombs. Fefinildo, explosions everywhere. I'm not sure, maybe Fefinildo is even a bot. He's just walking towards all of the enemies in a straight line and he's like killing them all. Hi Fiero, watch out to not rip. And Hashking says, hey Frank, sorry I'll join late due to a Windows 10 security update. It won't allow my wireless mouse for now, so I had to restore early. Yeah, that's with all of those updates, right? Angeldust updates, you can install them with your eyes closed because you know they'll be good. The Angeldust updates, they're always good. Always new stuff, always fun stuff. And you know that the performance is always better than the last version. But Windows updates, no man. Marvy says, I've got 110 subs now. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Nice going there, sir. because I know that a few weeks ago you still had to reach the 100, so you've already passed that, and even 10% more than that. So we've got Mr. Krujnik. Hello, привет. Are you from Russia? Or are you from another country? Because I speak English, I speak a little bit of Russian, German, French, Italian, Turkish, Swedish, Spanish, Portuguese. Ashkin says, how long loading previous Windows build? I'm not sure. Oh, you're from Poland? Oh, that's one of the countries, one of the languages that I don't currently speak. Sorry, but welcome. All are welcome. Hey, Mr. Krujnik. Do you also play Angeldust? Are you in the game right now? Or are you just watching the stream for the first time? Come play with us if you want. I'm Firefly in the game, so you can teleport towards me, and then you can play with all of these heroes. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun in the new version. Version 2.20, which came out yesterday, so it's a pretty recent version of the game. Some cool new stuff, so we visited one of the world wonders that you can now access. Oh, Mr. Krujnik is here, yes. Thanks for joining us, Krujnik. Hi, Krujnik. Hi, Mr. CZ Krujnik. There we go. Thanks for joining us. So, rip my frame rate. Apparently, it's lagging like there's no tomorrow. Ashkin says, I might make a dedicated forum post about how to master Rangers, because man, they use it the wrong way. Yeah, some people are not used to playing the Ranger the correct way. All of the classes in Angeldust, they have got their weaknesses and their strengths. And some players think it's like a walk in the park, but it isn't. Hello, Krujnik. Yeah, Mr. Krujnik, he's from Poland. He's Polish. Also, Hashking, glad to see you back. Sorry that I wasn't able to kind of like clear out or reset your old account. But I hope that you want to play with a new account. I can also rename your old one, so you can have the old name on the new one. Firefly, please add anti-aliasing. I tried it, Alex, but there's a problem with that. So this is going to be technical. There's going to be a technical discussion right now. So if you like computers and technical discussions, open your ears. Alex, anti-aliasing, most of the anti-aliasing implementations on graphics cards like GeForce and Radeons work by anti-aliasing the edges of polygons, of triangles. That works great if your entire scene is composed of triangles and all of the stuff that you see is delimited by triangles. It doesn't work so well for Angeldust because we've got sprites. And for instance these trees, they are like 2D billboards, so they are not actual polygons, they're not triangles. And the drivers or the cards, they do not anti-alias that kind of geometry. So it works great. So if you have like block transitions and you've got edges of blocks near the sky, you will see a little bit of anti-aliasing, so that would work. But it doesn't work on trees, and the trees take up a lot of the landscape, and the trees are the elements which are aliased the most. So trees and vegetation, for instance, these plants, they do not anti-alias that well. So I tried it. I have a yeah, sure, you can enable anti-aliasing, you can force it in a driver, it works. I also use it for my own screenshots internally. So for all of the marketing materials I do enable anti-aliasing, but I know what to look for. So the effect is very subtle, and it doesn't work really well with Angeldust, because these trees, they are like three triangles. This tree right in front of me, it's like only 3 triangles, and it doesn't anti-alias that well. So you can enable it, you can force it. It does work. You see a little bit of a difference, but it isn't what you are. What you see with games like Doom or other games which just plainly use geometry to delimit the scene or build up the scene. So that's the technical discussion about anti-aliasing. You can enable it, you can force it. I could even add it to a future version, but it doesn't work that well. So rip Krujnik. Alex is also ripped. So Alex, I hope you got the discussion, the anti-aliasing thing. Do not do Angeldust on 3D models, because man, that'll be a really high spec PC upgrade required. Yeah, I think so too. Hashking, I think so too. I see you, Dark Feeder. See you, Dark. I am exciting, I see. We'll see you later. See you later. So, bye was you see something like that. Just that texture filtering that's already in the game, so textures are already linearly filtered and mip-mapped in the background. That's why it runs really well on low-end devices. So textures are already filtered, so it doesn't do anisotropic filtering because it's written in OpenGL1. It uses fixed function pipeline. Really? Yeah, this game looks amazing in OpenGL1. And that's for maximum compatibility with Windows XP without graphics drivers and all. So, but I think that the textures look very sharp in this game. And some news about that is coming in the future as well, so stay tuned. But I think the graphics look really great, so if you look at the distance, you see the details just fade away slowly. It's a little bit more blurred, and up close it looks sharp and it's vibrant. It kind of reminds me of the discussions about Nintendo game consoles and Sony PlayStation and Xbox, for instance. So people always say like, yeah, the Xbox has got more mega flops and teraflops, and the PlayStation has got more flops as well and pixel shaders per second. But that doesn't matter if your game just looks stylized and if it's just awesome art style and a great graphics design, then you don't need all of the mega flops in the world and all of the anti-aliasing. It just looks sharp as well anyway. So I think the game looks good in its current version. I know there's some technical stuff that you can pull off which might improve it a little bit, but I think that the graphics are already 90%, 95% where I want them to be. So alright, so Ashking says I do some modding on Doom 2 sprites.
This is the fat loot everyone was telling me
what?
about. I hope no one could
I did some modding on Doom 2 sprites from Angeldust, but resprite on a pixel 32 converted to 12812. What? Ashking, I don't understand. You did a resprite from Doom for Doom? What?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Anyway, we're still going to the north, so let's go. Have you got a Discord server? There's one, Marvy, on the forums. If you look on the English forums on the Angeldust website, you can look for Discord, and there's a very cool community there. So, Angeldust, yeah. But what about it? Did you? Yeah, I know that AD means Angeldust. That's kind of the internal code name that I use as well. So check out ad.st. That's a 4-letter domain name, ad.st, and you will get to the Angeldust website. So that's exactly the name that I use internally. But let's see them dodge my attack. Yes, yes, indeed.
Soon I will become the Sword Saint.
But what did you do with the sprites? Did you try to have the Angeldust sprites in Doom 2 or what? Because then you should really get in touch with Spaces Green and or Robotic. They also do Doom modding. They make levels and WODs and level packs for Doom, the original. So they that's why they went for a 2D art style in a 3D world, and it looks great. And it's going to look even better in the future. So.
I'm looking for this.
Yeah, I've been looking for this. Let's keep going. So anyway, version 2.20 came out. Something else that I added is tablecloths. So in one of the earlier updates, the tablecloths, so the cloth that lies on the table, they were all disappeared, they were all gone. It was a small bug in the code, and now we have tablecloths again. So maybe we can show it on the Alex's space here. So Alex, bam, check this out. You see, these tables now have tablecloths. Wow, they look great. Wow, I want a table like that, just like that at home. So some nice tablecloths. There we go. Oh, you did some sprite modding on Doom 2. Basically, the mobs are all the Hydra from Angeldust. I see. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun playing around with those game engines. They're a pretty low barrier to entry, so you can easily mod them. Oh, let's do the default thing for once. So if you're watching this for the first time, you're watching Angeldust Live. This is my weekly live stream. I made Angeldust. That's this game we're playing. It's an action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux. So it runs pretty much everywhere. You can play with people from anywhere, and you can join anytime. And I just released an update to the game yesterday. It's called Angeldust version 2.20. And it's got a lot of great new features. For instance, you can now give building permissions, so build together with new players that you've just met, or old players, interactively from the telecharger. You can also visit World Wonders, which are amazing buildings, which were built by players of the game. I try to like catalog them.
Feel the sting.
And, at regular intervals your telecharger loads a new wonder, and you can visit a new wonder together with other players and just marvel at the architecture or the building style or whatever you want to see in those buildings. I hope to expand on that idea in the future a little bit, so hopefully we'll be adding more wonders and more features about wonders.
This place doesn't look too friendly.
Also, if you do have a wonder, and if you want to suggest one to be added, if you build something that's really cool and you want to add it to the wonders button, let me know and I'll take a look. So send me a private message. I'm Firefly on the Angeldust website, so send me a private message or maybe an email. My email address is listed on the support page, and let me know. So Gladiator Thor says I will continue to do castle. Okay, nice. And maybe one day your castle will be a wonder as well. So I hope that Lieutenant Joseph joins us. Oh, see you, Alex. Thank you for playing, Alex. We'll see you later.
Time for some random violence.
So I hope that Lieutenant Joseph will join us on this stream or maybe next stream, and will allow me to add the city of Runeterra to the wonders list as well. There's a few other cool builds that I would like to add, so Doddy and Pinkie Pie, if you have something to show, let me know as well. Fiero, maybe you have got a big castle or maybe some cool stuff that you want to show off. Just let me know. Oh, and Alex says, I didn't say I would leave the game and the stream. Thanks for sticking around, buddy. Alex, should we add the Russian city? Should we add the Russian city to the wonders? Oh, Alex is just going to need to play alone, I see. Dottie, sure send me an email or a private message. Also, be prepared. People can build there if you give them building permission. So it's not that a wonder is protected, but I do add a small buffer around it. So like 2 or 3 claims around your area, and it's going to be one square area or one rectangular area, and all of the area that is unclaimed currently will be assigned to you, so you get some free land claims as well, and people will be able to join or visit it randomly. So once your wonder gets loaded, so speaking English is a little bit difficult today, so once the wonder gets loaded into all of the telechargers, people might drop by randomly. So, and Alex is going to look for a good place to build. He says I need to send that email indeed. Yeah, the wonders button, I added that one. I was talking to... Hey, Danushka, stop. Danushka, stop. Don't heal the mobs. Danushka was like, yeah, I'm going to heal the mobs. Oops. So I added the wonders feature after talking to Robotic and Space Screen and saying like, hey, people have built some crazy stuff in the game. There's like very cool buildings, big plots of land with all kinds of cool stuff on it. But players don't know how to visit that. They don't know how to like visit those places or make friends and go there. So the wonders button is kind of the feature which takes you to some cool architecture, some cool buildings. It's not meant for single houses. It's not meant for like a small build. Or it should be really awesome, so it's for like all of the big buildings that are in the world. So. Marvy is working on English subtitles for his tutorial on Angeldust. Awesome, Marvy. Also, if you can, I'm not sure, this is going to be a YouTube pro tip. Maybe if you can find the time or if you can find the buttons for it, you can kind of boost the audio volume a little bit, maybe clean it up, compress the audio a little bit. So use a dynamic range compressor to make your voice stand out really well. So that's so. I just cheat a little bit on the stream. My microphone is just turned up a little bit too loud, so sometimes it's a little bit too hot. But you really want your voice to be audible on top of the game audio and on top of the background noise. So it's something that I had to learn while streaming as well. So what time is it? Oh, it's nice. It's 1840 my time zone. So let's just keep on going. Keep on trucking.
Let's do some hunting.
So I showed you earlier on the stream that you can now keep the mouse button or the game controller trigger pressed, and your shuffle will auto-repeat, which is very useful. Hey, bye, have a good time. Thank you, Irvis. Bye. Hey, Blue Shoes. Welcome. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Hey Blue, did you see the new update yet? I think so, right? So with the new textures, the detailed visual style, and with the in-game building permission. Also, there's a dragon to the west. Fiero is always the scout, he's always scouting ahead. Where is the dragon to the west? Where is it? Because we do want to hunt us a dragon. Oh, there we go, there it is, to the northwest for me. So also some fixes all around. Hey Panda Zoo! Good evening, Panda! I'm not sure if I saw your nickname on YouTube yet, but welcome to the channel, welcome to the live stream. Give a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to never miss the live show. You can also play together with us, so teleport towards me, Firefly. And I promise you will now get free coins if you teleport towards me, because I will always play together in play together mode. And you will get bonus coins for that as well. So she says, I snoozed my alarm clock. Well, no problem. One of the big things that I wanted to talk about, Blue, is... of course, we're playing 2.20 right now, but after this I will release 2.21. And I hope to release it this month. And 2.21 it will be the fan service edition, the fan service release. So I hope to add a lot of stuff, a lot of small stuff that people have been asking for, to the next version. And it includes some of the things that you have requested. So that's why I'm specifically telling this to you. I told this in general, but everyone is ripped again. T.S. Thomas says, can you add AI? Best I know is that AI stands for artificial intelligence, right? But that's kind of already in the game. Yeah, another update coming. Wow, yeah, of course, the updates are going to roll in again. It's going to be awesome. Last one took a little bit too long, due to personal circumstances, of course, and it's no wonder that it took a little bit longer than usual. The next one I hope to release it this month, and it will be like the fan service edition, so everything that you want will be in there. Well, kind of. Some things that you want will be in there, hopefully. Rolls on the floor, yeah. Sounds like a good idea. But I do have some suggestions by you, which will be in the next version. So, stay tuned, stay tuned. Panda Zoo, what up, buddy? And Tias Tolma, can you add AI? As far as I know, there's already AI in the game, because all of the creatures already are intelligent. Or at least they try to behave intelligently. They try to attack you to protect their territory, so... I'm not sure if it's like proper AI. Yeah, it is proper AI. Oh, he means NPCs. Yeah, that's... Yeah. NPCs, maybe in the future. That's not the kind of thing that I was aiming for at the moment. Perhaps? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps in the future. It's something that a lot of people have been asking about, so it might be coming to the game eventually. But it's not one of the first features that I do want to add. I want to... PvP, that's like a big one. And that won't be in the next update either, but PvP is coming in the future. I hope to add PvP before the 3.0 release. 3.0 will be very big. I've been talking about this for ages now. But it will be a very big release. It will be the official Steam release. So we're going to make the most of it. Trying to wow some people with some additional features. And of course we'll already have the solid base that the current game version is built on. So Thomas says, yes, I meant NPCs that build or trade with you or try to kill. I see, yeah. Well, some of the creatures already try to kill you, and some of the creatures already shoot blocks, so there are already NPCs who try to build and try to kill, so...
Soon I will become the Sword Saint.
Now I understand what you mean. I understand what you're saying. Trading, however, is going to be a little bit difficult, because the game Angeldust, this game isn't really made to trade, so... Yeah, we're going to wow everyone, indeed. For now I'm just whacking my sword, trying to chop this bird into pieces. Someone says, ja, nu cool. He said, like, this is my bird now. Enjoy your bird. I hear a troll. That's right, there's a troll. There's even two trolls. So if you're low, watch out, because you're going to be ripped pretty quickly by these trolls. Ooh. Doddy. Ugh. What up, bro? Bro? Bro, what up? Them trolls got us. Oh. Rip Doddy. Speaking of trolls, Lawless Niels hasn't joined us this evening yet, so maybe Niels is watching a movie or something, but usually he joins us on the stream, so let's see if he'll make it again today. Maybe he's still downloading the 2.20 update, because his computer is a potato. Let's try to make a screenshot here, take a screenshot, yeah, there we go. Bam! Yeah, this troll is going down, that's for sure. But not before Dawnishka is, he or she is dead.
No one shall escape my sight.
Rip Dawn. Get down! Get down, Ishka! Sorry, this is like a bad joke. Blue Shoes, hopefully you can enjoy the joke. Get down! There we go, we're still going to the north, right? Yeah, this way, just follow me. I do hear people shooting stuff left and right, but let's just ignore that. Here there's a white troll, there's the snow troll or the internet troll, I'm not sure. The rage troll, let's get it. My blade is ready. And my YouTube is stuck again. Killing the troll is as easy as just walking up to him and swinging your sword a few times. I'm going to spam the button for once, trying to speed up this kill a little bit. And here you see the magic of being a high level player. Higher level players have got more health points, more hit points. So all of the newbies, they fall flat on their face once this troll gets rolling. But all of the older players, all of the high level dudes, they just keep standing tall and proud. Click on the YouTube box, there we go, yeah. So I think YouTube is back up to picked up again, so. Stolma says, I bought a new PC and I forgot my password and email. Yeah, if you forgot both of them, it's going to be a problem at Stolma. You can send me an email and I can look up your email address if you know your account name at least. But forgetting both your password and your email, that's yeah, that's a biggie. You're not smart. You can also make a new account if you want, so you can start over. But like I just explained, being a long-term player of the game, this gives you a little bit of additional hit points. So higher level players have more hit points. Thomas says, I remember my name. Alright, so if your email address... but why did you forget your email address? You still have the same email address, right? You can reset your password using the password reset page. Go to the support tab on the website and click I forgot my password. And you'll get a reminder. So enter your player name and one of the email addresses that you use. If you don't get a mail, try a different email address. I'm not sure if I asked before, but how... No, you haven't asked before, Blue Shoes, because this wasn't a relevant question before this stream, since 2.20 came out yesterday. So how to get one's build to be in the Wonderland. You send me an email or a private message and I will go and take a look. So it needs to be your build or one of your alt accounts if you can prove that you're the alt account as well. And let me know and I will add like a safety region around it and it will be all claimed in your name. All of the existing claims will remain, so any currently claimed land will be claimed. And all of the new claimed land, because it will be a rectangular area. I'm just waiting for my horse to catch up, there we go. All of the area around it and so will be assigned to you as well. It's for free, so you don't need to spend claims for that. And then I add it to the wonders and it will be randomly loaded into all of the people's, all of the players' telecharges. So that's how the current system works. Just it's invite only, or at least you ask me to take a look. And if you're a reputable player or if you have a screenshot to go along with it, I will take a look. So send me something and I will take a look and I'll add it. Also, you need to name it kind of, because like to keep track of all of those things. The name of the claim as well. So,
this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
well, let's get this troll, and then we're back to walking to the north, because this is not the wrong way. This is not the way.
Let's do this.
This troll doesn't know. It's this troll's lucky day. He's getting visited by like 30 players or so. So Blue Shoes, if you know anyone on the Discord server who wants to add who has a cool building as well, I think there's like very masterful builders on there. So tell them to send me an email or a private message, and I will take a look at your builds. The more the merrier, because it will be awesome to have all of those wonders in the game. At the start of the stream we visited one of OB's builds. T.S. Tolma says, I got it back, thanks for the advice. You're welcome. And now get in the game, T.S. Tolma. Give a thumbs up to the video if you haven't already, and get playing, get cracking. So Blue, if you can relay that message, I might also do a forum post or maybe on the social media like, hey people, send in your builds, send in your wonders. You don't even need to befriend me, I've got my tricks, so I've got trixies, so I can visit all of the areas in the world without a problem. Dottie is one, but he's not the same. Yeah, Dottie is one, yes. Dottie is already been updated on this, and he will send me an email if I'm not mistaken. And my voice just broke. And Alex lets me build. He does not let me build anymore. He lets me build. He does not let me build anymore.
Hearts burn within.
Aye boy, Niels, good evening. I was waiting for you. And you can ask all of the other viewers, all of the other people in here. I just told everyone, hey, Niels hasn't shown up yet for the stream. Maybe he's watching a movie, but aye boy, there he is. Good evening, sir. How's your week been? Did you enjoy the snow and the freezing? And I must end, Mr. Kruznik, no problem. See you again next week. Next week will be on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. So, where is people? Where is people? Yeah, some people are still finding some tripods we left over in the Arctic wastes. So, and you mean his build? Yeah. Daddy, Daddy. Yeah, it's Daddy Doddy at this moment. Yeah, he knows what to do.
The Sword Saint, they will feel my fury.
And he says, yeah, pretty good. It's pretty good. Thirsty Beavis. Can anyone shoot the Nimbos? Anyone. Doesn't matter who. Shoot the Nimbos, please. Shoot the Nimbos. Please, please. So Niels, maybe you already saw this, but we released version 2.20 of Angeldust. You can now give building permissions to other players right from within the game. So for instance, if I would want 4144 to build on my claims, there you go, he can now build on my claims. And for who else do I trust? Fiero, of course, Fiero can build on my claims as well, no problem. So that's new, we've got a new detailed visual style with already some textures that have more details. I might add more in the future, because they look awesome. There's also a system which is called the Game World Wonders. You can now use the telecharger. Let's scroll all the way to the top. Click on the Wonder button right here, go to a wondrous building, and you will be taken to a very special build. One of the bigger castles or structures in the game, built by other players, and you can just take a visit. Oh, I can hit this Nimbus a little bit. Alex, please, yeah, thanks Alex. Alex gets this. He's like, he signed out and he came back as the scout. We need to kill this Nimbus, people. And it says, wow, sick. Yeah, I showed it off at the start of the stream. There's like a few very cool buildings. Also on the Twitter and the Facebook thing I posted something on Instagram. That's a wonder as well. So you can now, oh, there's some scorpions coming in. Everyone is dead. Unknown fighter is exhausted. He just teleported in and he's dead. Rip everyone. Let's kill him. Let's kill him. There's also been lots of fixes all around. I fixed one crashing bug. There was like this very obscure multi-threading bug where if you had 2 or more cores and you got a network packet, Looking at my son for a moment and I'm dead. Yeah.
No one gets hurt.
The tagline of Angeldust is don't blink, otherwise you dead. Right, follow me, let's go. Let's keep on going, keep on trucking. Going to drink a little bit. And I hope to release version 2.21 this month as well, with some fan service features, so some very often requested features, low-hanging fruit, going to add it to the game. Though he's still nearby as well. Also, if you now teleport towards me during the stream, you will get your play together coins, because I'm playing together, so that works better than ever before. Alex, can you shoot the nim bosses, please? Sir. Otherwise, without our Pinkie Pie, aim your arrows up high just to shoot the nim bosses. There's 2 or more of them. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Let the shoosting begin! But of course everyone knows that that's a quote from Austin Powers' Goldmember. Goldmember is like this, he speaks German but he acts Dutch in the film, so he acts like if he's Dutch. And he says like, let the shoosting begin, or the shoosting begins. Right, level 7. Let's make some friends in the meantime. We've got Hakan, we've got Newfie Hoskins, we've got Ukraine. There we go. Let's try to make some friends here. Everyone needs a friend. Yeah, kill the nim boss. Great. Also, if you have window panes, which is new in 2.20 as well, if you have new window panes, there's no actual glass in them, so it looks way better. So. Are you able to see game stats, like new players, returning players? Yeah, kind of, but not at the moment. So I do kind of track some statistics every release. Mostly the uptime of the server and kind of the data traffic and all of that kind of stuff. More the technical side, not really the social or the whatchamacallit, the user kind of side, because I respect the user's privacy. Rainer says I'm imagining updates every month. Wait, why is the painting not hung yet? Why isn't it hanging? Yeah, well, yeah. Well, shall we talk about something else? Angeldust version 2.20 just came out. It's a great update, which features a new visual style, with which is called detailed, and it's got like multi-layered textures. So if you now build timber framing blocks, you get actual wood and actual plaster underneath it. So, but hey, the game used to be updated every 2 or 3 weeks, so I want to get back in that groove. That was always a lot of fun. Just releasing cool new stuff. Yeah. Hello Savannah, my old friend. We've come to visit you again. And check it out, last stream we had this like big mountain range. It was in a snowy area. We have kind of a big mountain range again here. So, range against the machine. And Neil says he doesn't have the skills. Oops, Firefly exposed. Firefly doesn't know how to hang a painting. Oops.
Get ready for this.
Get ready for this, crocodile. It looks like that hurt. You're only level 11, so you're no match for my level... Let's see, I'm level 81. You're no match for my level 81 skills.
Let's get going, shall we?
You just got wrecked. Here's another one. It's level 12, so it will do a little bit better than its younger cousin, but no. You're still dead, crocodile. Fefanil though, he's still just walking around, placing his bombs. He's like the man with the golden patience. It's time to hang the painting. Yeah, let me get my power drill. And Niels is asking, do you know Dumpert? Yeah, of course I know Dumpert. Dumpert is one of the bigger sites in the Netherlands for the youngsters and the hipsters and all of the haters. So, I do know it. but I don't visit it. But I do know that it exists, and it's like all kinds of Dutch memes and kind of viral videos they get posted there, like everywhere else. I hear this trapper unfolding.
Looks like that hurts.
And Fifinildo, he's still standing here. He's like, no one gets in my way. Hey Niels, do you know the like button? Can you press it for me, please? Thanks, okay, thanks, bye. YouTube crashed. Oh, well, I'll repeat the answer then. Yes, I do know Dumpert. It's lagging. What? It shouldn't be lagging. At least it's not lagging on my computer. Works for me. But I do know Dumpert, but I don't visit it. I know it exists. This is I'm on it. Haha. What? Are you like the biggest Bitcoin millionaire in the Netherlands? Firefly, can you do wolf surmounts? Hakan? Not yet. Maybe in the future. Thanks for the idea. Riding a wolf. Why not? Because you can sit on it, right? Oh, your Wi-Fi is lagging, yeah. Niels, what should I look for? Are you like the biggest Dutch Bitcoin millionaire or something? Or did you just get in a row with another YouTuber again? Here we go. So you build a jet propulsion, a jet propelled rollator. And with 20 kilometers an hour. Alright, maybe I'll make an exception today and I'll visit the site and I'll try to find the video. And you are in it, or is it like you worked on it but you're not visible in the video? It's a video, or is it an article? What should I look for? Niels is like trying to promote his stuff here. He's always trying to do that. Do this, do that. Play Foxy is joining us. Hey people, Hakan! Be my friend, buddy! Says good, thanks, and you? Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's almost, you can like, we don't need an atomic clock, we can just look at the time that you joined the stream and we'll know that it's like 7 o'clock my time zone. So, thanks for joining us, Hope you enjoyed the update, hope you like the improvements left and right. I know it's not, there's not a lot of new stuff for you, so you don't need these new features, but hey, no problem. Oh, it's a video, if you look it up. Alright, I'll try to take a look, Niels. Alright, it says I'm in a zombie state. Yeah, that's the best state. Just waking up, having a little bit of fun, and then going to sleep again. That's the best, right? 100k views. Well, next time, place an Angeldust sticker on your jet-propelled senior device. Hopefully we'll get 100k views as well. Oh yeah. So hey, the next live stream will be then and then. I thought there might be a new creature or biome, perhaps 2.21. Oh yeah, so you had the cards, Niels. You had one job. You had one job, Niels. Yeah, so I said this to you, to YouTube, to Blue Shoes. It's kind of the same phonetic thing. I told this Blue Shoes, so next update 2.21, I hope to release it this month. It will be kind of the fan service release, so it will have all kinds of fan service in it, and some of the stuff that you mentioned will be in it, if I'm not mistaken, and if all goes well. So.
Blade is ready.
You only have one left. I gave him away to strangers in the club. Oh yeah. We've got the senior Joao joining us. He's from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. Most people who are called Joao are from Brazil or Portugal.
I'll make sure no one gets hurt.
So the next version, I will be publishing the Club 262 this month as well. At least if the update will make it. Because, yeah, the club will get another name. Let's just keep going.
Let's do some hunting.
Sun is rising. And we are going to the north. It's this way. Follow me and everyone's like, yeah, we're all following you, Firefly. Right, Blue Shoe says, I want water blocks. Water has no block shop. Shop W. Water has no block shop W. Yeah, that's what I always say. That's a family motto. Water has no block shop W. It's a liquid. Shape. Oh, I was thinking to myself, what's a shop W? It's a shape. Oh, so water has no block shape. No, but it might have in this game. It's a game, right? It's a magical, it's a fantastical world. Everything is possible. What do with this owl? Try to kill it? Nah, it's way too high level. Let's keep going to the north. Well, it just might happen, Blue Shoes. It just might happen this time. Says I'll be back on the road event leader. Yeah, which reminds me, quick heads up, if you go to the English forums on the website, there's now a new striped road event thread. So will be trying or will be organizing a new striped road event, trying to build out the striped road, which is one of the wonders as well. So the starting point of the striped road is a wonder in the game as well. Alex asks me, hey Firefly, what will you add in the next update? Been talking about this all stream long, Alex. It will be the fan service. It's kind of secret, but it will be a fan service release. I will be posting a few screenshots detailing the progress on it. All kinds of jazz that people have been asking for. It won't be very big features, so it won't be PvP yet. But there will be all kinds of jazz. Give me building permissions, Firefly, I will do so. Boop. Thanks, you're awesome. So, the event is now announced. I'm not sure if the event is announced. Can you enlighten us? Is the event announced? Is like March 10th at 1700 hours UTC the... is that like the official time now? Yeah, the secret is not secret, what? Yeah. I kind of like to space out these updates and the hype for the next update over a few episodes of Angeldust Live, so I can talk about new things and show them on stream maybe even. So I'm not revealing everything just yet. It will be the fan service release, and it will have all kinds of jazz that people have been asking for. So can your chair go all the way down? Yes, it can. Well, not all the way down to the floor, because it needs a little bit of room for the actual thing that you sit on, but it does go down a long way. Get down! It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's chair. Ja, das ist ein toller Stuhl, ja. Ich heiße Arnold Schwarzenegger und ich sage, das ist ein guter Stuhl. Oh, it was a potential time. So, potentially, next week, March 10th on Saturday, 1700 hours UTC, use the time zone converter to see what time that is. There will be a stripped road event. And the striped road, for the people who are not in the know, is kind of like a building project by Spacer's Green. He started it on his own, but it's been picked up by lots of players in the course of time. A lot of people built together along the road. It's also on the painting, which I haven't hung yet. And there's all kinds of fabulous buildings next to the road. So.
This is a nice find.
And says, I'm okay with 1700 hours UTC, which is the time for now for the event next week on Saturday. But he doesn't want to be alone. No, I get that. Yeah, is it a stripped road event or a striped road event? Because I'm a little bit confused. Should I wear clothes or not, What is this? Hey, Dark.
Take him out.
Is it the strip club event? No, no, no. All zebras lost striped road event. Yeah, 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 that's true, that's true. I'm here with the suggestions. No, 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 let's follow me. I am a bus leader. No time for the bus ride. Let's keep it a little bit friendly for the kids. No, no, follow me. I am the leader. There's only one and only leader in Angeldust, and that's me, buddy. Except for some other players who kind of take the lead at times, but oh, I haven't done the roll call today yet, so let me paste my default message. You're watching Angeldust Live. This is my very own live show. I try to do this every week. These past few weeks have been on Sunday, 1700 hours UTC, and we play Angeldust. It's a game that I made, that I designed and that I programmed, and I'm still doing a lot of work on. It runs on Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux, so it runs pretty much everywhere. You can play with people from all over the world, and you can even read suggestions on YouTube on how to play the game. Do not take all of those suggestions seriously. And Road Event Leader says, I'm not getting the play together bonus. Did you already expend it for today? Are you actually moving? Are you... it should work. Works for me. Maybe just wait a few more seconds. It, sometimes... Yeah, here. There we go. Just got it. Yeah. That's the problem with people, right? They're always complaining. Lifestyles for the rich and the famous. They're always complaining. No, seriously, put a little bit of faith in Firefly, please. Please. I tend to know what I'm doing. Also, it's just one line in the Steam release notes, but there was like a multi-threading bug in the code, which was very, 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 very rare. In all of the years that I've been developing the game and working on it and playing it, I hadn't triggered it once. It triggered on my computer, and I was like, yeah, there's no way this can be right. This has been working for years, for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours for all of the players of the game. But I dug into it, and apparently there was like a very rare situation in which the game could bug out and crash, and I fixed it. So the game is even more stable and performant than ever before. Also, I'm really looking forward. I've been talking about 2.21, the next update, for a few times already this stream. But I'm really, really looking forward to releasing that one. It's going to have one very cool feature and some other very cool stuff. I'm already like jumping with excitement to be able to announce it later on. So what bug? Yeah, it was not an infinite block bug. No, no, no. It was a bug where if you got a network packet, so the game server sent you a network packet at the same time that your computer started updating like one of the game world areas, so trying to draw it on screen at the same time it received a network packet. And I think this bug only was triggerable on Mac OS and Linux, because they have different schedulers than Windows has got. Windows' scheduler is like all kinds of bad. But anyway, then your game could crash, because it would write into like system memory, which wasn't reserved for Angeldust anymore. It was a very rare crash, but I fixed it. It's like one of my biggest achievements. Does Angeldust have a Discord server? Hey, Paulo Martins. We do have a community-run server. I'm pretty sure that Raina can paste the address in the YouTube chat, or maybe a link to the forums. There's a forum thread on the Discord server. It's a very cozy bunch of people. I joined it way too infrequently. So I should really join it more often. It's always fun playing together with those players. Sometimes we do it on stream, so maybe for stream number 190 again, we'll see. So Arana says, I use Linux. Alright. Anyone still on Windows XP? Is the digital signature a problem on Windows XP Service Pack 2? Because I found that out during testing, that it doesn't validate the signature on Windows XP SP2, but it does work, the game runs. Yeah. Kara says it works rock solid on Linux. Yeah, I know. It's been always the case. It's natively written for Linux as well, so it's natively compiled for 64-bit processors and all that jazz. Follow, the link is coming up. Rhino's going to look it up. And you really want to join it. It's awesomely fun. But I'm a casual at this game, right? I don't play this game very often. Well, at least once a week. Almost every day. But I'm a casual compared to those people. They know the ins and outs of the game. They know how to break it. Because thanks to Hum, one of the people, the road event leader here, he's Hum as well. Hum is a lot of people. But what was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, so they know the game inside and out, and Hum always breaks my game. Hum, there's a few fixes in this version for all of the problems that you reported. There's also one that was fixed, like in January, if I'm not mistaken. And it should be fixed now as well. So, Andre Cara says on Linux it works fine without Steam too. Yes, that's what I'm proud of. The game runs very well without Steam or without app stores. He says nice. I think it's the out of bounds camera bug, Hum, where you said like if I go out of bounds, like to the edge of the world, and then swing the camera out of bounds, it hangs again. And it was a different bug. It was where the game would try to play sound for a door that would be at the other side of the world, and it took a long time to calculate the distance to that door. So that's why it kind of hung. It didn't crash. It just hung there. That's why I think the music just continued playing. Or did the music stop? I'm not sure. Nice. TM. TM. What? Pro MLG strats. TM. I'm going to drink a little bit of water because my throat is like very dry and my voice is aching. Why I'm undying. TMI. Oh. I didn't see the Y. I thought it was another exclamation mark. Well, the bug is fixed. There was a bug and the bug is now fixed. As usual. So the game is has always been rock solid. It only crashed on Hum's computer because he did all kinds of stupid things with it. But thanks Hum. Thanks to you the game works as well as it does today.
I hope no one got hurt badly. This place must be purified.
This place must be purified. But it's actually a thing that I enjoy. So I know a lot of programmers and developers who don't like bug reports because they are like, yeah, another thing to fix, and this and that. And I like bug reports. It gives me something to work on. Some of the code is like years old, and it really lets me dig in and like yeah, improve the game at a very, very low level of the code. So that's awesome. Because once we do the full 3.0, the actual release on Steam, the official release, yeah, I don't want the game to crash, I don't want the game to be bugged or anything, so everything that is wrong with the game, if there's something like 1 pixel off, let me know and we'll fix it. So, hey Firefly, Angeldust! Angeldust, long time no see, sir! Do you feel like playing the game for a few moments? We visited one of the wonders earlier on this stream, so that's new in version 2.20. There's also all kinds of texture updates in the new visual style, the detailed visual style. Tablecloths are back. Says, me too, let me help with the server. Yeah. Maybe one day, or maybe not maybe. Yeah, one day the I'll try to start with open sourcing the client so that people can make changes to the client, maybe add a map, maybe add like a coordinate server. So indeed, Paulo, it was Paulo, right, who asked for the Paulo Wilkins, something like that. The Discord link is now posted on the YouTube, so go ahead and demangle that, remove the spaces, and you can join it. And we have Paddington in the house. With this new phone? What? I do not understand this meme. Firefly is out of the loop on this one. But so open sourcing the client would allow other players and other developers to improve the maybe some of the experience, some of the graphics. Hello Crocodile, how are you doing? And we need some scouts in here, stat. There's a Nimbus over there, and I'm not sure if I can kill it with my sword. Oh, Paddington and the Angeldust Discord, I see. I know Paddington as a bear.
I'm the king of
In Dutch he's called Beertje Paddington. But I'm not sure if that's an actual thing internationally, so...
Time for some random violence.
You know what time it is? Time for some random violence. Let's kill this Nimbus. And let's go hunting for an end boss after that. So let's look for end boss after this Nimbus. So we're going to look for a stream end boss. Once this thing is down, and I will just chill for a little bit with the big camera, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy 2.20. It's an awesome new update. Finally it's out. It took a lot of time and effort to actually get it out and to get everything sorted again. But I think it's stable as ever. I did a lot of maintenance on the server, so it took a few minutes longer than usual to roll out the new version. But at least on my computer it looks rock solid on all of the devices that I tested on as well. Initial reports from Fiero and I think Blueshoes as well are that Linux works as well as it did before, so that's awesome. And let's go to the north. And the next version, 2.21, that will be a biggie. That will give all kinds of cool stuff to all of you who have requested it. If all goes well, that's what I need to add. Oh, there's a magical area coming up. Maybe that's a good transitional thing. Yeah, stuck. This star stuff, it's... Who thought this would be fun? Anyway, let's do the default thing once more. You're watching Angeldust Live. I live stream every week. These days I do it on Sunday, 1700 hours UTC, so feel free to join me any Sunday. We play Angeldust. It's an action RPG that I created for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux. Runs pretty much everywhere, and you can play with people from everywhere, as you see again today. So we've got people from Russia, from the United States, from Brazil, from the Netherlands, of course, because I'm from the Netherlands. And let's see, do we have any other flags? I think we had some German and Italian people earlier as well. Someone from Poland even, so that's awesome. We all play in the same world. And I just released an update to the game yesterday. And let's do a quick roll call, because the awesome music that you hear in the background was written by Tim van der Beek, which is his name pronounced in English, Tim van der Beek in Dutch. Check out Tim Beek or timbeek.com, that's his website. We've got people from Asia as well, indeed. But you're not playing right now, Blue Shoes, so... Poetic justice when Firefly gets started, yeah. It's my own game, bro. Yeah, last week I got kicked from my own game, and this week I'm getting stuck in my own game, so... what's new, Firefly at Angeldust? Hey, Angeldust, check out the Steam release notes. There's like threads on all of the forums, Angeldust version 2.20. On all of the social media I posted the Steam release notes link. So check out the Steam release notes. It's on Steam News for Angeldust. Check it out. It's a big list. It's way too much to explain here. One of the big changes is that you can now give building permissions to your friends in the game. So as you can see, I can allow people to build now. And there's a wonders button, so that will take you to the Game World Wonders, which are awesome buildings, very big structures, which were built by top builders in Angeldust. And you can now visit them at your leisurely pace. We've got Nathaniel YouTube. Yeah, Magic's ahead. Yeah, I'm going to stop at the Magics. You can just go there if you want. But let's complete the roll call. Hey, I'm not sure if I have this dragon yet. Oh, I do have. Space is Green and Robotic, they did graphic design and animation on the game, so they made sure that all of the animations look as sharp as they do today. And Desert Fish helped with the game design for the game, so... Alright, so right at the border of the magic world, alright, so this is it. This is the end boss for today. Thanks for being on the stream and playing. Hope to see you next week on Sunday again. I can feel the magic, yeah, thanks for playing and watching youtube.com/Angeldust live. Have fun with version 2.20 and see you next week. Lots of changes, great update, thanks Fiero, thank you for the kind words. There's indeed a lot of things that have changed, so... And Angeldust says, I'm too late, yeah, you're too late, bro! You're too late, bro! So... See ya, thank you for playing. Let's do the standard thing. Bye, thank you for playing. Options and quit. So that was the game for today. I will do a little bit of talking on the big camera, and I hope to confine it to a little bit of talking, because sometimes I keep talking for an hour, and we don't want that, right? So we got Andre says, Firefly, probably for people, mob sprites staying in the same position, draw each sprite with some offset, because at the same position visible tearing one sprite over another. Yeah, something that I am looking into, Andre. I have been thinking about tweaking the AI a little bit so that it will not kind of try to overlap with other creatures, but that would open it up to like all kinds of cheats and kind of exploits. The way it is right now is kind of Hum's signature hunting style, so I don't really want to yeah, like fiddle around with that too much. But it is something that's been in the back of my mind. So indeed, creatures overlapping. I'm not sure if I want to keep that in the future, especially not for the Angeldust 3.0 release. Then a lot of new players will see the game, and I don't want sprites to overlap that much. And also, yeah, kind of thinking about solutions to that, because I do want creatures to be able to attack players, and sometimes they attack in a straight line, so they would need to go around if they don't want to overlap. It's difficult, but I'm looking into solutions for that problem as well. So yeah, thanks for noticing that, and it's something that I want to fix later on. So Angeldust says, what's new in Angeldust? Let me show you Angeldust. Just go to the Angeldust website. I'll open it up right now on stream. So sorry if I'm going to be talking for a little bit too long. Feel free to leave if you don't want to hear me speak. Let's see. Angeldust version 2.20. Let's go next, and the release notes on Steam. Here we go. So these are the release notes, as you can see. There's all kinds of things. I can go through them really quickly here. Can you see this? Can you see this, Clarice? So the new in-game permission system, which Fiero says is great, and Wonders teleports, that's also great. So license to build, as you can see, you can now give building permissions to your friends live from in the game. You can also, since last version, you can meet players, make friends right from within the game, and you can now give building permissions to those people or live from within the game. So that makes the workflow a little bit better. So, oh nice, yeah, that's new. Did you talking about the game is the best part of the stream? Keep talking. Don't stop, Firefly, don't stop, keep talking. So, and as you can see, if you give someone permission to build, you will get this pop-up. So Adam lets you build. It's in real life, it's less pixelated than on this screenshot, but I had to do this in a hurry. So Adam lets you build if people retract their building permission, so you can toggle both ways. You can turn it on and off. You will see Adam no longer lets you build, so that's great. Details are forever. It's a little bit subtle on the screenshot, but you might notice that the doorknobs that you see here, the doorknobs, the rails of the curtains here, and the contents of the shelves, they change. So there's a new visual style with more details and kind of a new color layer to some of the materials in the game. I hope to expand on this a little bit in the future. Stay tuned, it's going to look awesome. So that adds a lot of detail and variety to the game world environment, especially for the wonders. This does wonders. Wow, yeah, great joke, Firefly. But I also added glass in the window panes, so as you can see, it's subtle, but it really gives the feeling of it being glass. So there you go. And when will you ever change something in the generation of the world? Any plans for this? What do you mean generation of the world? It's like the algorithm, so the composition and kind of the flow of the hills and the biomes and how the entire world looks. It's like a big procedure in computer terms, so it's procedurally generated. That's kind of the what Alex is talking about. There will be a change in the future, Alex, and Hum asked me about this last week as well. There will be a change in the future. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Can't tell more than that about it right now. So here's another screenshot of the detailed visual style. As you can see, I also wrote this. I already feel at home. It makes the game look a lot warmer. So with all these mixed materials here, the doorknobs, the glass, the actual timber framing, which is now wood combined with plaster instead of like being gray wood. So Firefly, I forgot my password. Can you help me? Angeldust, sure. Go to the support page. I'll show you. Go to the Angeldust support page. Bam. Click on trouble registering or signing in. Yeah, that sounds like your problem. You can reset your Angeldust account password. Click, enter your email address, your player name. Bam, there you go. Easier as that. There you go. So, the world generation is amazing, by the way. Thanks, Hum. There will be a tiny Trixie coming in the next version, which is funny. Yeah, the problem, Alex, with changing the game world algorithm is that all of the existing buildings are built on top of the existing landscape. So if you change the formula, if I were to say like let's raise some areas of the game world, then some buildings might be underground. I did it once. I added the pathways out of the village along with the lanterns, with the signs saying go into the world, like the signposts right outside of the village. I did that, and already there were builds where these poles just popped up where people didn't like clear the area first. So that's it. There we go. So the world is not enough. Yeah, so we now have wonders. I posted this screenshot on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram. This is a wonder built by Heroes to Spare. It's a big city. It actually stretches out hundreds and hundreds of meters in all directions. Kind of. This is one of the newer parts. It looks absolutely amazing. Space is Green built most of this. It looks great, especially with the new detailed visual style. Again, something about that is going to change in the future as well. So yeah, this is the wonders feature. You just click the button and the telecharger gets you to a random wonder, and you can just walk around, sometimes even meet up with other players who just press the button. So at regular intervals a new wonder gets loaded and you get teleported there if you press the button. So there's a few wonders already, and more will be coming in the future. So I like to walk in the game, walk further. Alright, so anyway, the man with the golden tablecloth, yeah, this is mostly a bug fix because all of the tablecloths were gone in the previous updates even. So I think around 2.16 it changed, which wasn't good because the tablecloths add a lot of warmth to the world. It really makes you feel at home, which is funny because this room doesn't even have a tablecloth in it. But really, check out this table. It looks awesome. It's like a big table, and the tablecloth really shows off the intended use. It's used as a dining table, and that makes it really warm. So yeah, awesome. And Fiero says, hey, that village is an amazing place. Yeah, it is. That's why it's a wonder. It's a world wonder. I've even been contemplating about making a second spawn in the village. You have the striped road start, which is a wonder. And you have like the blue buildings that I just showed. This is a wonder. But I've been thinking about making another spawn point, another wonder point right within that city, in that village. Because it's just that amazing. So anyway, another feature, and we tested this out. Hum was a little bit skeptical, but it turned out it works. From Play Together with Love, if you teleport to a player who is playing together, and this can even be outside of the Play Together area, so that happens on the stream a lot. We go outside of the Play Together area, we're in like level 40 or level 50. Players teleport towards me and they don't get coins for playing together, which is weird because I was playing together originally, Firefly, so I still have like my flag with me, like, hey, I'm a playing together player. So if you teleport towards me now, you get your coins for playing together, because you are part of the big group that I carried all the way from the village to that point. So that's awesome. You get free coins, more free coins for everyone on the stream. So can one claim be a wonder? If you want an area to be a wonder, just email to support. Yeah, that's the idea. Can one claim be a wonder? Can one claim be a wonder? Can one claim be a wonder? It's like if you make a typo like that, it's 5 words, otherwise it's 6 words. It's not a lot of words. Firefly is funny. I try my best to be funny. Can one claim be a wonder? That's a good question. It can be. Technically, there's no limitation on the size of the wonder, so one claim can be a wonder. But then a wonder needs kind of like to pass a certain standard, a certain bar in awesomeness. It must be wondrous. It's not like just send me an email and your building is going to be in the wonder list by default. That's not going to happen. If your one claim looks like this, so if like your one claim that you have looks like this awesome thing, if you can make one claim look like this, check this out. Alright, bam, sure. Your one claim will be a wonder, and I will even add a border around it to protect against griefing to protect griefing, because of course people can go there and claim around it. But I will add a border of like 3 or 4 claims, so you get a lot of free space for free, because it will be claimed in your name, but it won't take up space in your telecharger. But if you can make one claim look like that, sure, I'll add it twice. You get 2 wonders for that. Sure, You'll get a double bonus for that for appearing in the telecharger. If you can make something that awesome that players absolutely need to see this one claim that you made, I will add it. Sure, there we go. So some of mine could be, but so far I'm not signing up. No problem, hum. And Rainer says I had to ask, does the Wonder Brother teleport to a specified or random building? It's a list. So the telecharger regularly updates and you get like a building. It's a rotating list. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. So yeah, it changes over time, and I'm still tweaking kind of the settings of that. We don't need to update the game code for that. It's like the client works, the button is there. On server side, I might do a few tweaks left and right, but for now it will take you regularly to a different building. So, but sure, one claim can be a wonder if it's wondrous. You only click twice, going through the list once more. You only click twice, so shovel now repeats, the axe now repeats, and the building blocks now repeat. The devices too, so the bombs and the turrets, they repeat as well. And the thing that I did, because what I didn't want is like for the shovel to repeat just like the sword. So if you look at the sword or the bow or the magical spells, this is going to be a little bit of a game designer's perspective, what I thought. If you look at those items, those melee weapons or the weapons, they repeat like da-da-da, space, da-da-da. So 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, 3, pause. That's not fun. If you take out your shovel and you click a little bit too long, it will... You would have already chopped down or shoveled away 2 blocks. That's not useful. You don't want to annoy players who are used to clicking once. And if they click a little bit too long, you don't want their buildings to disappear. Then they're like, yeah, well, I'm not going to play this game anymore. So what I did is kind of invert the order in which actions are repeated. So it's like if you use the shovel or the axe and you keep the button pressed, it will be 1, pause, 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, 3, pause. So the first click takes like two beats to start repeating. So it's like 1, pause, 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 2, 3, pause. Makes sense? So I could do this on a drum kit, or I could take out the guitar and just make it as a tune. But hopefully it makes sense. So, and that's why people in number 1, 2, and 3 spots click the mouse every shot, 25% more. Now it's actually 33% more hum, if I'm not mistaken. So instead of 75, you get 100. So it's even 33% more efficient. Makes sense? Makes sense. So the shovel and the axe repeat like bam, 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 something like that. So that works. And the blocks, so the building blocks, you need a little bit of time to kind of move your vision around. So if you want to build a big wall of the same kind of material, you don't want it to repeat to da da da. You don't want to repeat it like tuk tuk tuk. So you get almost a second between repetitions. So you can just click the mouse button, keep it pressed, and then just aim around, and it will work in a fair way. Makes sense. Someone is laughing and people are like, what is this guy talking about? Quick mouse. Yeah, do the statistics. And ask me how. I know all 3 top players, so yeah, that's true. But you actually miscalculated, so it's 33% more hum. It's like you're doing even better than you thought. So anyway, additional changes. Let's go over this really quickly. Many performance enhancements, that's true. There's been a few tweaks left and right which make the game perform even better. So every update makes the game faster. How do I do it? I don't know. I just do it. Improve various sprite artwork animations. That's true. You will actually see some of the artwork files have been updated. So go ahead and check that out. Looks even better. Update Windows authentication, signing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I hope the smart screens warnings are already gone. If someone can check it out by opening the Angeldust website and Internet Explorer, downloading the setup and firing up the setup. It used to complain smart screen because my certificate has changed and I did digitally sign the thing, but Microsoft is a little bit slow to catch up sometimes. So anyway, user interface layout improvements. You might have noticed these changes to the telecharger. It's now spaced evenly. The headers in all of the menus are a little bit darker. It's all around improvements. Decrease the visual strength of the sprinting effect. We took a look at that as well. So it used to be this long flash of light and the camera would like zoom out a little bit or make a little bit of a wide angle. That's changed. It's more subtle now. So it's a very short subtle flash and it's just a small change in the field of view. So hopefully people won't get nauseous anymore. Add more blocks to the standalone game mode. Yeah, no, I don't need to dedicate more words to that because that's self-explanatory. It's only 2 more blocks, so it's a minor change. Expand game controller support and compatibility. That's true. I added a lot of models for game controllers. So someone says my gamepad hates me. Well, it's not because the game isn't programmed for it. So most of the models work. I have this Trustmaster dual analog thing. Most people know this, that I use it. And I always make sure that at least works on Windows and on Mac and on Linux. So fix an extremely rare player out of bounds stuck condition. Yeah, this sounds like the work of Hum. So Hum, you're directly responsible for this entry here. An extremely rare player out of bounds stuck condition. So let's call Hum the extremely rare player. Yeah, the extremely rare player, he got out of bounds and he got stuck. So yeah, this is your contribution, Hum, being the extremely rare player. So we also had this extremely rare crash on the multi-core CPUs. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So if you received a network packet at the same time that the rendering engine was trying to start rendering a certain part of the world, and the network packet was for the same kind of world thingamajiggy, then it would like update and the other thing would try to update and delete and it would boom. And this only happened like 1 in a billion times, but I triggered it once on my computer, so I fixed it. So, and iOS 10 splash screen, yes indeed. Apparently, and this got past the Apple App Store verification review thing. I'm not sure how, because they test everything. The splash screen on Angeldust on iOS 10, on iPads and on iPhones didn't work actually at all, because the artwork files were missing. It did work on my simulator, I'm not sure why, but this never worked, and apparently it got past verification a few times already for all of the past updates. But it's fixed now, and you now get the awesome cool logo and splash screen, so there we go. That's the title, I'm not sure. So be social, Salviar says awesome, and I fully agree with him. So if you can, give a thumbs up to the Steam review thingamajiggy, and if you can, write a review as well. That's under the Community Hub reviews. It's always appreciated to see a bit of positivity around the new release, so thanks in advance. Let's, boop boop boop. Doesn't work again, there we go, big camera. So this was the stream for today. Angeldust version 2.20 came out today. It brings a lot of new features, as we just saw on the Steam update release notes page. So thumbs up from Fiero. Thank you, Fiero. I'll be back again next week on Sunday. I hope to do a lot of work. I've got like this crazy list of ideas. It's as I said, it's going to be fan service from A to Z. So all of the crazy stuff that's been proposed, I want to cram into the next update. All of the things that players have been asking for. Not like the big features, so not PvP, not quests, not NPCs or anything like that, but all of the low-hanging fruit, I want to get it off my my plate. I just want to do that. Time change for DST? I'm not sure. Show us the list, lol. No, it's too long. Right. Anyway, time change for DST. I am unaware of any changes coming in the daylight savings time. It might be an hour off, so I'm aiming for 1700 hours. Who are you smiling at? Myself mostly. Time change for DST. I'm not sure if we will have DST here. It could be. So it was last time was around September, right? So that's the 9th month of the year. Yeah, it could be March. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll take a look. But so it should be for now. It's 1700 hours UTC. If daylight savings time actually does go into effect, it will be 1600 hours DST, UTC. Sorry. So we will be at -2 if I'm not mistaken. So March 11th. All right. Well, if it's March 11th. That's on a Sunday night, right? Or is it March 10th that the change is? Because usually it's on a Saturday. Or on Friday. March 11th. Because if it's March 11th, yeah, that might be our March 10th. Yeah, we'll look it up, Hum. We'll look it up. But sure, if we have daylight savings time go in effect next weekend, yeah, then I'll try to say it's 1600 hours UTC. You will see on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram. I will just post the thing and it will be sent out at the time that I'm going live. So anyway, thanks for hanging around for all of this time zone stuff. I've been talking for 20 minutes already, going through the entire Steam release notes. Bam, there you go. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you play. I hope you enjoy playing the new version of the game as well. As you can see, there's been a lot of improvements. The in-game building permission, that's something I'm really proud of. It's not easy to pull that off in a multi-threaded server engine like Angeldust has. It's really robust. I tested this with my network simulator, so like thousands of player accounts at the same time in the world, sending each other requests and just walking around. It's absolutely 100% rock solid, so that's awesome. So once we get all of the new players coming in here with the 3.0 release, it's going to be amazing. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Everything is going to be really great, because now the workflow in the game, the actual user flow is very nice. You just meet the player, you send a friend request, accept it. You can build together, you can play together, you can teleport. It's way better than ever before. So. And Alex says, I wait for some great updates, and until then, I do not know what to do in the game. Bye. See you later, Alex. Have a great weekend. See you later. Hopefully next week. Angeldust merchandise. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's on the list too, but it's not for 2.21 yet. That will probably more coincide with release 3.0 later this year, the official release on Steam. We do need to have merchandise up and running by then. Yeah, so this shirt, you might want to buy the shirt, or maybe the mug. So that's what we say. Angeldust pens. Angeldustify your life today for just €3. What? What? That's a lot of money for a pen. But sure, of course. Anyway, this was the stream for today. As you can see, the painting, I'm really proud of this. The painting is still standing here right next to me, while the roamer still says, "Dear Firefly, please hang the painting." Yeah, maybe next week. Check in next week. This is like the gimmick forever, the in-joke forever. So I will never hang up the painting. It will always be standing right next to me. And Robotic, who sent me this this roamer card and the plug and the screw, it's also still standing right here, as you can see. Feel free to send some more. Maybe that will encourage me to get working on this, but not right now. For now, this was the stream, so thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for playing. I'm confused. Painting not hung yet. No, indeed. I could. No, I'm not going to do this. But in the meantime, tell your friends and your family about the game, and also your school buddies and your colleagues at work. This is what I always say. So get them involved in the game right now. It's the best version ever, with a detailed visual style and the wonders. You can instantly show off some of the cool architecture, some of the cool builds that are in the game. So they are like, wow, I can build this stuff. Yeah, you can build this stuff. And it doesn't look blocky, and it's not like only for Windows computers. So there we go. I'm not sure if this is like a triple layer joke, but that was what I was kind of thinking about. But I'm not sure. We shouldn't go there. So let's keep it at this. The game is free for the time being, so go ahead and grab it right now from the App Store or from Steam or whatever, and enjoy playing it. Play together with some of the other players, help some newbies. Always good, always fun. And I will be back next week on Sunday. It might be 1600 hours UTC if daylight savings time is in effect, or it might be 1700 hours UTC if it's not in effect. I'm not sure. I need to check up on this. I'm not really living in the real world at this moment. I'm more in Angeldust and just in my development environment. So I haven't really paid attention to what's going on with the clocks around me. But I'll look it up next weekend, and I'll send out a message saying like it's definitely at this or that time. So, and Hum says, send me a cost quote. Perhaps I'll fund it. Yeah, we'll see. It's also, I don't want to ruin this nice wallpaper. Do you see this? Wow, it's just like, it's nice, and it's just not, there is a pattern in it, like some lines and stuff, but it's not like too visually attacking or something. It's not intrusive. It's just, oh, nice wallpaper and a nice poster. I'm pretty happy with how this looks as is. It's beige. I've got a Volvo. It's a beige one. That's actually what who is it? Nicolas Cage says at the end of National Treasure. The Rock. Sorry, The Rock. I've got a Volvo, a beige one. I'm much confused now. Yeah, very nice wallpaper. Would be a shame to puncture a hole in it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So maybe I just need to get a bit of glue, or just, I'm not sure how this works. I'm more of a game developer than like a housing architecture interior architecture, or what's it called in English. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I'm not. So I'm just more of a computer dude, because I've got a wallpaper on my computer. That's no problem. Anyway, this was it for today. Otherwise, I'll be just talking until midnight. See you next week on Sunday, 1700 hours UTC for now. If it changes, I'll let you know. And have fun with playing the game, the 2.20 update. Make some friends, build something together, visit some wonders. If you've got a wonder, email me or send me a private message and I'll try to add it to the list. I'll take a look first, because not every build can be a wonder. So please be a little bit like... what you call it, introspective or something. Just so think about whether your build is wonder worthy or not. Does it belong in the list of the current wonders? So anyway, yeah, that's why I should contract someone. Indeed. Good night, AD Wallpaper. Yeah, maybe we'll sell the painting. Hey, Robotic, nice painting. I'm putting it up for auction so people can buy it, so I don't have to hang it. Anyway. Oh, have a good weekend. It's Monday at Raina's place. Yeah, it's a one claim wonder, Raina. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I'll see you next week. So on Sunday, 1700 hours UTC. Don't be late, because that won't be fun. And maybe I'll be able to show you some cool new stuff coming in 2.21 already. So the Angeldust train is rolling again. And choo choo, everyone aboard. We'll make the most of it. See you next week. See you later. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for playing and watching. Peace out. See you next time.